Hi everyone. Today I am going to tell you a short story from Mahabharata series, and the name of the story is Death of Pandu. As I told you before, about the last one was about Kunti, and today I am going to tell you the story of Death of Pandu. So let me begin the story. King Janmejaya was very happy listening all the details of the birth of 100 brothers of Kauravas. Then again he very humbly asked Rishi Vaisampayan, "Oh Rishi, I am extremely pleased hearing all the details of Dhritarashtra. Please now tell me about the Pandavas, those who are known as a portion of celestials." Then Rishi Vaisampayan was equally happy, and he said, "O blessed son of Parikshit, you deserve to know the story of all the Pandavas." Then he began, and with the 5 Pandavas, he also told him about the death of Pandu. Then he began his narration. Pandu once asked Pitamaha Bhishma to go for hunting. He went, and before hunting he conquered lots of kingdom and brought enough wealth which was bestowed upon Pitamaha Bhishma, Vidura and Dhritarashtra. After coming back from conquering the other kingdoms, Pandu asked for hunting, and Pitamaha Bhishma was glad. He immediately said, "Yes, Pandu, if you want to go, you can go for that." Pandu went to the forest. There, while he was hunting the animals, he saw the deers, and by mistake he released the arrow to one deer which was not the exact deer but a rishi in disguise. The deer, when heard, he screamed aloud with a human voice, and Pandu was extremely worried, and he came running towards the deer. He saw that it was not a deer but the son of a great rishi. And the rishi with pain uttered, "O king, it is your duty to hunt the animals, but you should be careful while hunting that whether anybody was engaged with enjoyment, and particularly with his soulmate. Since you hurt me during my pleasure, I am giving you a curse that you will die the moment you will wish the pleasure with your wives." Pandu was shocked, and he came back to Hastinapur with remorse. He then came and told everything what had happened in the jungle and the curse about the rishi, because that deer also died over there. So Pandu told everything to both of his wives and even to Bhishma too. After that, he promised that he would never wish or desire for the company of his wives, and he wanted to live an ascetic life. He then left everything and asked his grandfather Bhishma and elder brother Dhritarashtra to allow him to go for Vanaprastha. Bhishma and Dhritarashtra and Vidura They all felt very sorry for Pandu, but at last they agreed, and Pandu went to the forest to live an ascetic life with both of his wives, Kunti and Madri. First, he didn't agree to take his wives, but Kunti requested, even Madri requested him again and again that he must and he should take both of them. Then Pandu agreed and took both of his wives. They went to the jungle and lived an ascetic life. They followed all the hardship of the ascetics. They ate the fruits and the very simple food, whatever was available on the jungle, and they also did meditation and followed all the rules of an ascetic. After few days, when he also visited too many mountains, Mount Meru and some other places, Chitrakoot and some other places. While roaming around the mountains, he met so many rishis. They also asked him to come with him while they are going to the north side of Himalaya. At that time, Pandu said that, "Oh rishis, you are all you have already performed all the hardship of meditation and tapasya and all other good things. But I have not done anything, and I am a man who doesn't have any son. So I don't deserve to go to that side." Then the rishis advised him that he can't get the offspring by some other method. At that time, Kunti told Pandu about the mantra which was given her by Rishi Durvasa. And Pandu was very happy. He requested Kunti to get the offsprings by that method. First of all, Kunti didn't agree, and she requested, "Oh Lord, I do not want any offspring adopting any other method. Please do not force me." But Pandu explained her about the result of death without having a son or any offspring. Then Kunti agreed and used the mantra which was given by Rishi Durvasa. First of all, she called Lord Yamadev, Dharmaraj. Of course, whomever she called with the permission of Pandu. Since Pandu told her to call Dharmaraj first, she called Dharmaraj first. Dharmaraj came, and immediately he asked, "Oh beautiful lady, what can I give you? You have called me chanting this mantra, so I have to give something." Then Kunti said, "Oh Lord, if you are pleased, give me a son." Then Dharmaraj agreed, and at last Kunti conceived and gave birth to a brilliant, virtuous and beautiful son whose name was known as Yudhishthir. And when Yudhishthir was born, at that time, the Gandharvas, the Apsaras, the Devas, everybody showered flowers and music, and happiness was everywhere. Even the rishis and the siddhas, they also blessed. Few days passed. Again Pandu requested Kunti to get another offspring. This time he told her to invoke Vayudev. Kunti did the same, and thus she got Bhimsen. And third one, Pandu requested her to call Indradev. And Kunti, when called, invoke Indradev, he came with all the Apsaras and the Gandharvas, because he was the king of love, Devas. And everywhere the music, the auspicious signs were shown. And at last Arjun was born. When Arjun was born, a voice came from the sky, "O Kunti, you are a blessed one. This child is a portion of Lord Vishnu, and he will the mightiest of all. He would give you the highest pleasure in the earth, chasing the enemies. He would be the best one." And fourth time when Pandu requested Kunti, she said that, "O Lord, you told me that is why I have given birth 3 brilliant, beautiful and virtuous children. No more I could do this." Then Pandu asked, actually Madri requested Pandu to get some offspring. That is why Kunti gave the mantra to Madri, and she also got twins, Nakul and Sahadeva, through Ashwini Kumar. So this way all the Pandavas were born. They lived, Kunti, Madri and all the Pandavas, Panchu Pandavas, they lived a long time in the forest and in the mountains with all the different types of ascetics. Now one day, it was spring season, and everywhere the flowers, the peacocks and other things were very happy with the season. While they were moving around, somehow Pandu lost his he became desirous to stay with his wife, to spend some time with his wife Madri. When he went and hold her at that time, according to the curse of the rishi, immediately he died over there. Madri started crying aloud, and hearing the crying voice of Madri, Kunti with all the Panchu Pandavas came running. Then Madri said, "Oh sister, please keep the children away from here and come to me alone." Then Kunti asked the children to stand a little distance away, and she came. When she came close to Madri, she said, "Oh sister, because of me only Pandu died, because he couldn't control his passion, his desire. That is why I want to die with him. But somebody has to be there to look after our 5 children. And you are the most wisest one. I cannot take care of these 5. So please sister, you stay back. Let me go with Pandu." Then Madri and Pandu, they both died, and Madri sorry. However, this is the death of Pandu. Now Vyasadev, hearing the death news of Pandu, all the rishis, munis, siddhaganas, everybody felt very sorry for him. And the rishis came to Hastinapur with Kunti and the 5 Pandavas and told everything to Pitamaha Bhishma and King Dhritarashtra. Here Vasudev came to Satyavati. You know that Vasudev was son of Satyavati. So he told, "Oh mother, you have seen the past has gone a little in a pleasantly, but the future is nothing but misery for this race. So please, before anything happens, you with Ambika and Ambalika go to the forest and live an ascetic life." And exactly that Satyavati did. With both Ambika and Ambalika, she went to the mountains, forest, and lived there. At last they went to heaven. This is the end of the story for the death of Pandu. Now once again I will meet you tomorrow with the story of Karna. Thank you so much. One thing, this story whatever I am telling, I am following the Sanskrit version and something I added on my own. But the whatever the incident I am telling, that is the Sanskrit version I read. However, thank you so much once again.